Hello, Internet. I am Matt Haas. Welcome to Throw Hands Thursday, where for a $10 super chat, you're allowed to throw hands with your coworkers. Oh, yeah.
Hell, I like you.
Oh, it's approved by Sergeant Hartman. Welcome to Good Morning Haas. Today we are going to talk about some items that appeared on the ecamm set for yesterday's open talk with the ecamm founders, Ken and Glenn. All of this on Good Morning Haas.
Good morning, Haas. The show you can't miss. Rocking and rolling. With that Haas leading the way. Get ready to groove.
It's pure bliss.
Live from Philadelphia, waking you up. It's Good Morning Haas.
Who's in the house? It's Enda Trading. Hello from 8:15 p.m.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
I would not be happy about that. Britta Aller. Good morning, Matt and friends. Jaden's here. He says hello. Hello, Jaden. How are you today? Oh, my goodness. So, yeah. ecamm put two of my items on their set. They did the ecamm fam art piece, and they put one of my thumbs up buttons on there. I thought that was so cool. Yeah, it was a lot of fun seeing that on ecamm's channel. This is what it was. Yeah, I had made this with my tiny laser engraver. There's about 12 pieces of thin plywood that I layered up on that. And this was for the 2024. This was the free item I made for every attendee and every staff member at ecamm's Creator Camp. So that was fun. It's nice to see your stuff, appear on other people's channels, and I thought that was neat. Kind of cool, don't you think? Thumbs up if you think that was cool. Desert Bum would work, and he likes thumbs up. Slap a thumbs up on the channel. I'm trying to get thumbs up earlier in the show. Think that's a good idea. Whoa, who's that? There he is. Hi, Mario. Whoa, that wasn't very nice. He's throwing fireballs at people. Not cool, Mario. Type Mario in the chat, Mario, and you could win the $2 free giveaway. Not that. That. On the Wheel of Awesome. See, there's like a little wheelie dude thingamabobber there. All right. Chuck is locked in, baby. Locked in for the Wheel of Awesome. If you have a coffee cup, let me know. Look at what? The focused mug. What could that be all about? Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, tune back in to the Awesome Fun Things channel, and you will see me talking this evening about tech. James Hicks, Greg Russell, and I will talk tech security, and I am restreaming it here on the Awesome Fun Things channel this evening. There is a link in the doodly-doo. I do have like a James Hicks. I do have some. There we go. Boom. Technologist Forum. Very nice. Very nice. The thumbnail for today's show looks like this. Data security. So you can either tune in here on my channel, or you can go to the James Hicks channel and watch us in either one of those spaces. I'm open to how you want to consume the show, but it is the Technologist Forum show that he has on the James Hicks channel this evening. I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern. Is that right? I don't know. Something like that. David W. Ryan. He's working on his sewing projects.
Thank you for your patronage.
Mm-hmm. You got it. You got it. I'm happy to announce that the person we hired to rake my dad's leaves completed the job. And despite some Venmo issues, I got the guy paid. I was like, oh, okay, do you have Venmo? I'm like, I don't think I do. I see the app on my phone, but I think I got to create an account. I have everything else. I have PayPal, I have Cash App, whatever. And he's like, no, he needs Venmo. So it turned out I had an account. I reset my password. Then I went to add some credit cards. It wouldn't let me do it. And then I realized I had froze my one credit card because there was some weirdness happening. And I don't know. I finally got the guy paid. I was like, oh my. Dave Hart acousticizes here. He says, morning all. Morning to you. Hugh Demand. Hugh Demand.
Trending in sports.
That's Mr. Whit Prophet. He's always listening to hockey. Always listening to hockey. And many other things too. Many other things too. Here's something weird about credit cards. Meet me on camera 3. So I called Costco and I needed to make an adjustment to my account. And they're like, oh, will you get a refund? Oh, I'll take a small refund. So it was like $18 or something like that. And they're like, we need your credit card number. And I'm like, say what? Now, they're not the credit card company. They've partnered with Citi to, have their member card, Citibank. Then they want the expiration date and they want the special code, the 3-digit code, and they want the name as it. I'm like, this sounds sketchy as all heck. And he goes, well, you typed it in with the keypad so we couldn't hear it. I'm like, oh, that's not really that. And I did call them, and I was like, oh man, I got their number off of Google. I wonder if like the spammers got their number at the top of Google. But I double checked, and it was the legit customer service number that I called. I've never. I was scared, so I saw the credit come through instantly. I got the $18, and then I froze the card for a couple days. And my plan was just to unfreeze it after a couple days. I don't know. Have you ever heard about that? Now, again, they didn't call me. Like, if they'd have called me and asked for that stuff, I'd be like, yeah, well, people in hell want ice water, and they ain't getting that, so you ain't getting that either. But yeah, no, so I called customer service. It was the legit customer service account. I called Costco, who doesn't own the Citi card. Citi is owned by Citibank, and Costco is owned by Costco, and they needed all that information, and I gave it to them. Would you have done that? Tall Boy's a tech expert. Tall Boy, would you have done that?
Tall Boy.
It's the bottom line because Haas said so. Let's go. I love it. That is camera 2, sir. The other camera is camera 3. We established that yesterday. The other camera was your better side. Okay. All right. See? All right. I love the Good Morning Haas community. They notice the little things. They are dialed into the details. Meet me on camera 3. There's camera 3, my better side. This is camera 2. Okay. I will not get it wrong. Tall Boy, I will not let you down, sir. I will deliver. You can count on me. Yeah, there we go. I was watching your show this morning, Tall Boy. Now it's the same day, but a morning show at night for me. That's right. That's right. Skeletor. There he is. Look at him. 8-bit Skeletor is even more evil than regular Skeletor. the other camera too. That's right. Thank you. I love the Good Morning Haas community. I love you all. You are the best. You are the absolute bestest. Today is World Usability Day. Listen, I am all in on usability. They have a person at Amazon who was a freak about usability, and particularly the yellow buy button, which is different. And she was so hardcore about it and raised so much stink about it. They're like, you know what? You are now the executive in charge of usability. And she did the site where she made sure that the buying experience on Amazon was as streamlined as possible. And there's a lot of science behind that, especially around the appropriate use of color. Like, to do a website properly, less than 10% should be like the eye-catching color. And I don't know. I love usability, and I love accessibility as well. That's something people don't think about because it's not always obvious, but I put alt text, short descriptions, long descriptions into all of my content, transcripts. I upload the transcript. I get all right because that closed captioning comes in handy even for people who can hear just fine. How many times have you wanted to enjoy a video but not disturb the people around you? Or you're in a bar and there's a television on. They all got the closed captioning so you could follow along. It's just, the world is better with accessibility active, and content creators like me taking that seriously. And YouTube loves it because when you upload your own captions, YouTube believes that to be more stable than the auto captioning that they do. And they will give you a little bump in visibility because they're more confident your content of your video is what you say it is. It's just, there's no downside and only upside to making your stuff accessible. But usability is the name of the game today, and I am all about usability. It is very important when you're putting stuff out there when you're designing web pages, when you're doing anything creative. You want to know where the audience is looking and focusing and paying attention, and you want to capitalize on those areas. And you can, as a designer, you can force that to happen and just make it easy. It's a difficult thing to do because as a creative, you've got a clear vision of what you want, but you've got to take yourself out of yourself, if that makes sense, and imagine you're someone brand new looking at what you're putting together, and you have to work in the mindset of someone consuming your stuff for the first time and how they will interact with it. Usability is a thing. Black Friday sales soon. Boom. Yeah, as an Amazon influencer, that is very important to me. Yeah. That's just the way it is, baby. That's the way it is. The way it is I have membership here. Level 1 members. Thank you. These are level 2 members. We have Sammy Superstar, Klondike, and Tech Troublemaker. They get verbal shout-outs. Verbal shout-outs also go to The Venture Forward and Rich Vibes. See, I verbally talked about those two. But they also get their name on screen in gold. Now with sparkles.
Rich Vibes.
Yeah, baby. I realized there's no more leaf collection. I brought all these leaves home from my father's house, and I guess I gotta put them in the garbage. What am I supposed to do with a whole trash bag full of leaves? I don't know. These are the homeowner things you have to worry about when you are an adult. I don't like being an adult. What else can I do? Tomorrow is the Wheel of Awesome, folks. Join me. Drop a like if you haven't dropped a like already. I do like when you push that like button. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm stuck. Help me, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Okay, I better jump out of here. These are my socials. See me tonight, 7 p.m. I'm talking data security with James Hicks and Greg Russell. Also simulcast on the James Hicks channel. Watch it on James Hicks. Watch it here on Awesome Fun Things. Ain't no wrong way to watch it. But data security, man, that's one of those things where you think you can ignore it until it bites you in the ass. You don't want that to happen. Ask Gemini what to do with the leaves. Yeah. Relocate the leaves to the forest and set them free. Not a bad idea. Mulch it? Oh, my neighbor had one of those industrial, I don't know if you call it a mulcher. You put the sticks in it and it chops them all up, but it also had a vacuum attachment and it was mobile and it could suck up all the leaves and it would mulch it that way. There we go. All right, look at this. Pac-Man, Fogo, 1-Up, Skeletor, Kong. Oh, man. You got them all. Yeah, baby. Woo! All right. I'm out of here, folks. I love you all. Peace.